Welcome everyone to the City of the Dead. We are here at Necropolis Underground up here in Indianapolis, Indiana. You guys have probably seen them through our haunted attraction walkthrough videos all season long. But today we are here in January, and while they are decorating for their upcoming Valentine's Day show, we are not here for the haunted attraction. We are here for the real ghosts of Necropolis Underground. Joining us tonight, we've got Nicholas England. He's one of the actors here at Necropolis. He's also a manager here, and he has also received a Scariest Actor Award from us. So having this guy in the dark with us is going to be a treat. We also have some fun challenges that we're going to do while we're going through the haunted house. So you are going to want to stick around to see those. So the building that Necropolis takes place in up here in Indianapolis used to belong to a company called Western Electric, and they used to manufacture telephones for the Bell Telephone Company. And generally speaking, it was a pretty safe place to work, not a whole lot of deaths, but the few deaths that are documented did take place down here in the basement where Necropolis is. We're going to talk about some of those stories later when we meet up with Nick, and we're also going to talk about some stories that him and some of the other actors have experienced here as far as paranormal activity, things that go bump in the night down here in the City of the Dead, and all the unexplained stuff that they're seeing here as well. Speaking of Necropolis here, huge shout out to Kevin. He's one of the owners here, and he's given us a sneak peek, one of the first opportunities to show you guys some of the paranormal activity here at Necropolis. They're getting ready to open up the building during the rest of the year for paranormal investigations. If you want to book your ticket, those tickets will be available soon. Without further ado, let's see if we can get down here and get some scares.
My name is Nicholas England. I am an attractions lead here at Necropolis. I overall the actors and leads and make sure they run right because I'm an all-over haunt roamer. Pretty much know all four of them like the back of my hand now.
What are the four attractions?
Nightmare House is the very first attraction that you're going to come into. Then you will go into the Cemetery of the Damned, which is our second attraction. From there you will go into the Dead and Breakfast. And from Dead and Breakfast you will go to my attraction where my character was born, which is the Bunker. And from there you will go into Festival.
So what's your character?
My character is Dr. Cutter. I am the resident blind doctor here who does experimentations on every actor that's down here or character that's here. I've even experimented on myself, which is why he's blind. And it's the reason he acts the way he does. He tries to push the body's limits to see how far he can take it and what he can do with them.
And you work here a lot even outside of haunt season?
Yes, I'm here decorating like for off-season events. Since we run our off-season, we run our haunt all year round. So I'm usually in here by myself a lot sometimes.
Would you say the spirit activity is any different during the off season versus during the middle of hunt season?
It just really depends on the day. I've been in here by myself before, and I've had a lot more activity in here in the off season by myself versus sometimes it's not so much during haunt season, but then again, sometimes it's really amped up during haunt season and sometimes quiet when you're in here by yourself.
What are some experiences you've had here?
I've been in here by myself. I've heard footsteps, shadow figures on the field. I've heard footsteps behind me, behind walls, boot footsteps. I've heard voices, like whole room conversations, like a room full of people that you can't make out what's being said. The closer you get to it, it goes dead silent. Like things rush up on you.
What are some of the scariest things you've experienced here paranormal-wise?
I've been by myself in cemetery taking decorations down, and I've heard ahead of me what sounded like a broom fall. And there was no broom in that attraction, none whatsoever, because I was the only one in the attraction. I didn't have a reason to be sweeping it, so not quite sure where that sound came from, but it kind of took me off guard.
What are some other stories that some of your actors have told you?
I've had one of our leads who worked the first house. She was closing up for the night, making sure all of our actors were out of the attraction like they're supposed to be back in makeup room. Going through, and she heard banging on the walls outside of the attraction, caught a glimpse of someone walking by and thought it was an actor and told them that they needed to get out of there, they weren't supposed to be back there, and to go back to the makeup room, and it stopped. And when she went back to the makeup room and asked who that actor was that was back there, they told her she was the only actor that was in that attraction. Because most of the actors were already gone and left the building and went home, or they were still hanging out back there in makeup room.
So what did this building used to be before it was a haunted house?
This building used to be a warehouse where they made phones for the phone company, for the Bell Phone Company.
Do you know of any history of like reported deaths or anything like that that have happened here?
Yes, there was a worker or a construction worker, can't remember if he was a factory worker or a construction worker, he was up on the roof doing some things, and before they'd put the ceilings in, for the concrete ceilings, he lost his footing and fell from the roof all the way to the basement, which is where Necropolis is located.
What are we hoping to find by investigating?
I'd like to figure out why they're here. What is the significance of why we see so many shadow figures, or what are they trying to tell us?
Any words of warning or anything that you would give to future investigators?
Future warning would be, if you're coming in here to investigate, don't be rude. They don't take too kindly to that. They will definitely try to lead you somewhere you don't want to go. I've had someone try that, and they almost tried to play a game of, you come find us. Not a game you want to play, especially in an area for 50,000 square feet, solid, thick concrete. Unless someone's in here with you, no one's going to hear you scream.
Do you think there's anything evil or malevolent here?
I haven't really felt anything evil or malevolent. I mean, I felt uneasy, but nothing where I'm like fearful of my life about.
We're lighting some incense so we can kind of clear the air in here and welcome you to come in.
So we're just trying to get the overall feel of the energy of the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We've never tried to do a reading of a building, so we're curious for what it might come up to.
Me too. So overall, like I was talking to you about earlier, like most of these are positive cards. Like I didn't get any kind of bad energy, bad vibes off of this place. When I've been here before, being here now, I didn't expect anything like that from the cards overall. We do have the Five of Cups, which is all about, it is something sorrowful, it's like a loss, but it's also the kind of the idea of...
Lady of the night.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Where's she at?
Part of the Five of Cups is that, you know, also not paying attention to what you do because only 3 of the cups are spilled, 2 of them are not. So it's kind of like losing a taste for something that you used to love, but not focusing on the fact that there is something better. You just kind of have to move forward. But overall, the
Sister.
Heaven.
So the Five of Cups is obviously, it's a sorrowful card.
Goodbye.
So, which we talked about that there is some sorrow here, whatnot, but overall, I'm not really getting any kind of anything super aggressive or whatnot. So I do feel like overall that we're not going to get much at first tonight, but everything is really going to pick up. It's just going to take work and it's going to take patience. Where we put our focus, I don't know where exactly we need to. I'm sure we'll find out from the cameras or whatnot, but once we find like that sweet spot, things are going to go and then they're going to go quickly.
Oh, wow.
We do need to be murdered. And I was just about to talk about the Five of Cups too, so that's interesting. And of course they mentioned blood too earlier, and it's not exactly blood,
And it's
but
showing
it looks
blood
a lot.
now.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right there.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's showing blood.
Yeah, that's
And
interesting.
like SFX or something, like some kind of weird...
Says sex. Okay.
It's almost like it's drawing something in it. Whatever it's drawing, it's changing. It's like
What is that?
Trying to figure that out. Yeah, trying to figure that out.
It says what? Oh, it's giving us another one. A woman in front of a window. She looks like ew, she's creepy. Whoa, and we just drew a woman card. And there's a woman on this
and
app.
it looks like a moon too. It
Look
looks
at
like
that. That's
a moon
freaking
behind her.
weird.
Wow.
Put them together. Like that's kind of cool. She
That's
just pulled that
crazy.
additional card. Okay, what the heck does that mean?
First thing, we're going to do a little quick tour of all of the haunted houses. Nick's going to show us the hot spots and tell us a little more history and some stories. We're going to set up some static cameras as we walk along. Then we're going to leave those running while we go and get us a bite to eat.
We're going to walk into the beginning of alleyway, which is one of the spots. One of my actors said he saw a shadow figure run up some stairwells a couple different times.
Nope.
So this right here is the stairwell that my actor said he saw a shadow figure in when the door was open. He said he didn't feel like he was alone in here when he was the only actor in this room. After a few customers had walked through, he said he had physically seen a shadow figure run through that doorway and up that stairwell a few different times in the night. And this is the alleyway. I've had people always say that they look down this hallway. Hopefully the car don't go off.
We should do something real strong in an area, let us know. Sorry.
Right here is the sensor for it, so over the sensor.
Oh,
The sensor's right there. You step over the sensor, you might not set the car off.
Everybody.
I don't know if it's on or if it'll just click.
Okay. See that sensor on the wall? If you step over it, the car may not go off. I'm gonna forget that later.
At this point, somebody just needs to set it off.
Say, watch me set the phone.
Well, if it's not on, it'll just click.
Okay. Should we just figure it out, or should we just leave it for
Might as
Bill's
well.
gonna walk.
Nothing.
We're good.
There
Oh,
we
there.
Okay.
Oh, that's the West Hall.
That's West Hall.
Okay, that's the one that like nobody wants to go down.
That's the one nobody likes. Nobody in this haunt likes West Hallway. They always feel uneasy. I've had a lot of actors get touched in West Hallway. I've had people get spoken to in West Hallway. So yeah, it's so uneasy, creepy feelings when you walk down this hallway.
Well, it
So-
is long and dark and you can't see nothing. So yeah.
Right, and it goes literally all the length of the building.
It immediately feels like somebody's staring at you right here, though. To me,
As soon as I
It's
noticed that
different.
door was open, I was like, that's where the cold's coming from.
Bill's in. He's going.
They're standing right down here.
All of us agree.
You don't have to go away from me. I'm not here to hurt you.
And it's that way.
And you can look over here, and it's not like that. It's literally
It's just the long
there's
dark
something
tunnel.
in there.
It's off. Always off. A lot of the haunters have nicknamed whatever is in this hallway Grumpy.
Okay.
Because they always.
Would you agree with the name of the spirit being called Grumpy, Bill?
No, not named Grumpy, but they call it that because of the way it acts.
Not that one.
I'm not gonna. Oh, okay.
That one was just intrigued, kind of wondering what we're doing.
Curious.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna put a camera midway down that hallway.
As soon as I went down that hallway, it went to the end, but it stopped at the end. And
Remember, Kevin said he saw a shadow figure at the end of the hallway.
yeah.
Well, we are definitely not here to harm you or anything like that. I know you're probably not really wanting to come see us, but
You
that's
guys
what
are
we're
also
here
people
for.
They've not seen in here before either.
Yeah,
So
we've
that
been
could
here in the
that could draw them
haunt,
out.
but
Me, they
yeah.
see in here all the time. So.
right.
This is our front
This
yard
happens.
area at the beginning of our house, which is the first attraction. It's called Nightmare House. I've also had actors say this first pop out right here, which is also connected to that hallway. They get an uneasy feeling that something's looking at them through that doorway. So, and this is our toy room. This is what we call our toy room. So, obviously, with all the toys hanging, I'd say it's been a couple years, but back in, I'd say 2019, we had a couple actors say they saw something, a dark shadow figure, peek its head around the corner, but it had red eyes.
Ooh. So we got a lot of white eyes from some stories and now some red eyes.
And we'd actually had activity in Bunker 2
Okay.
that same night, and then it stopped in Bunker and picked up in here.
Okay.
It's actually funny, since we're in house, it reminds me, Jade. It was the end of the night. All the actors we're closing up for the night, so all the actors had already left. She's the lead here, so she's going through, making sure all the actors are out. She said she kept hearing banging on the outside. She saw somebody walk past one of the spots that you can see out of. She thought it was an actor messing with her. And so she started getting upset. You need to get out of here. You don't belong back here.
Yeah.
You know, we need to go over there where all the other actors are. You're not supposed to be back here. Then it stopped. After it followed her, I don't know how far through the haunt, she was shutting it down. She didn't say. Then she got to the makeup room and was like, so who was that actor that was back there trying to mess with me? And they was like, what are you talking about? There was nobody back there. You were the only actor in that attraction. All the actors were already out and either had gone home or they're hanging out here in the makeup room. She said that he was wearing, he looked like a construction worker. Jeans, maybe it was jeans or blue work pants, dicky work pants and a dicky work shirt. And he was probably about my height.
I wonder if that's Nick.
I don't know. She said she thought it was an actor. And then she thought about it and said, we didn't have any actors dressed like that at all.
Right. That is.
I said, because we don't have anybody dressed as construction workers.
Right.
So here's what's interesting. Like when buildings are like kind of set up weird, like this having walls within walls within walls, that'll actually like affect energy and cause like some weird feelings. Like that's one of the reasons that the Winchester house is so weird feeling, is because everything's all, you know, weird and all over the place. It's not like, you know, symmetrical and stuff like that, and there's a lot of that going on. So I think that might be part of the reason why there's certain places that like feel weirder than others, is because it's breaking up the energy in like weird angles and things like
That
that.
makes sense too, because a lot of other ghost hunters will say that when you come into haunted attractions like this, that it almost attracts energies, you know, some maybe even mischievous or trickster type of energies, because
Right.
and that's maybe a working theory that
Well, and it
because of
causes-
all the, you know, it's so irregular and different.
Right. Well, it'll cause, because of the breaking up and breaking up the energy like that, it'll cause like pockets and whatnot. I think that's another reason why there's certain areas that's like, you know, like you said, you're like, why does this feel weird but in the child's room? It's not. That might be part of it.
Since we have 4 static cameras, I almost want to say put one at each haunt.
I was gonna say we could put one of our two.
And we can always move
Yeah,
them around
you
too.
got an extra one if you get a.
Yeah, we've got 6 total.
Stupid.
Well, excuse the shit out of me. I thought it was a good idea.
Are you saying it's stupid for us to put a camera here?
Or
Wait, I think that means we should.
Oh, right.
like,
I
is
said
it
stupid,
stupid
like-
to put one in each attraction, or stupid that we have 6?
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta clarify.
Now, we had that app running in the hallway behind Allie. First word to come out of it was idiotic.
So someone in here's got an attitude.
Somebody's name calling people.
I was like,
Oh yeah.
okay,
If-
I'm
if
an
we-
idiot, idiotic. I
Leave
was like,
him idiot.
Say it again.
It said idiot.
told you, they got jokes.
They
I
got
know you are, but what am I?
You're stuck in the
So-
picture.
This is the back porch area. This is also where one of my actors said that he had an experience. He said from that doorway there, he saw that door open by itself and shut by itself. The lattice wall behind Tyler right here is where he said he saw the black shadow figure with white eyes staring at him, and he was sitting right here. This is where he sits. Fun fact about the cemetery, the dirt that you guys see around you is legit real dirt that came from a cemetery.
I was gonna ask you,
wow.
did this dirt come from a cemetery?
From what I was told, that it came from a cemetery.
Wow.
And there was
Well,
a chute up in the ceiling, which is when it was brought down, how it was got down here.
this is one main reason why your building's haunted.
That's probably, I mean, you know, the dash of
That's
this,
how you get haunted houses. You get cemetery dirt and you bring it into a haunted house.
dash of this, dash of that, mix it up, and this is what you get. This is the second attraction. I've actually had a couple actors tell me about experiences they've had in here as well. I've had one who says that he feels that he was being watched and was not alone, and saw something dark run past him and go around a corner. He went to check the corner, thinking it might have been an actor or something, and there was nothing there. And also feeling like something was right up on him, following him the whole entire time where he was at. I've had actors say they've saw shadow figures in the torture room, where they actually seen the legs go by and they thought it was a customer, so they jumped up, ran out to do their thing, and they were the only one in the room.
No, wow.
Idiot.
So,
Idiot again.
You're rude.
yeah, they were an idiot that night, you know? The doll that sits in the swing,
Oh, the doll.
I've gotten stories of people saying that she's turned on by herself when she's unplugged.
We heard that.
Like her eyes come on, and she'll swing.
We'll give it a little show now.
If she does that, I'm running.
I came in here one night to decorate. Somebody left her plugged in. She's on sensor though. I thought she was on a sensor. She was stuck on a loop.
We're here.
Good.
Welcome to the tour. And it was going off. I thought I heard a voice, so get the white person thing. I went for the noise. Stopped dead in my tracks. And I was like, why is she going off? I didn't even come in here. Nah, not messing with that tonight. Not by myself. Came back before, just came in there, climbed up, I unplugged her. So yeah, she's unplugged now. So if she goes off now,
She's
then
unplugged.
she's unplugged. So everybody knows. If she goes off, it's not because she's plugged in.
What does she sound like when she goes off? Does she like
She
laugh?
laughs and tells you that she wants to play with you and that she wants to watch you die.
That's not.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So the actor I was telling you guys about earlier was in this area here, which is where they'll come from to scare people. He saw the legs of a shadow figure come around this way. Like they were coming out to go that way.
Guests go around this way and go around.
The customers go that direction, and he saw it go that direction once. The next time he seen it, it came backwards. And he jumped out of his spot thinking it was a customer, and there was nobody there. He was the only one in the room.
You call first?
So you guys are familiar with the Spirit Box. Well, this is a game that we've created called the Spirit Blocks. So we took a normal tower block game and we wrote challenges and games on each of them. And we're going to use it to determine how we're going to start off for the night.
Kayla's going first. This will tell you what block color it is.
Oh yeah, you have to roll the dice and it tells you what color.
Oh, so the shapes of the colors.
I was standing it up.
Yellow.
Yellow. So pick a yellow one.
This thing's gonna be hard. Oh,
We got
Jesus. Oh, okay.
Spirit box
So
free
we are going to start out with Kayla using the spirit box and free draw. Remember how it said book earlier, and I told you guys that I had a book and there was a specific reason for it? So we brought my Haunted Mansion notepad, and free draw means,
Military, it looks like.
Kayla, to free draw, you're going to hold a pen as steadily as possible without your arm on the table. You're going to close your eyes and do the spirit box. You're going to say what you hear, and you're going to let your arm move and draw whatever you feel like drawing. Do not look at it.
So like you'd be blindfolded, you don't know what you're drawing, but you're just going to intuitively move the pen on the paper, and then when we're done with the session, we'll see if you drew anything.
Okay. So we can either split up, and some people do that with Kayla, or we can all watch Kayla do it just to see how it goes. We can do it here, we can do it somewhere else soon. We can do it very soon. In the makeup room?
Makeup room?
Okay. All right, Kayla's going in.
Going in.
Once she's in, she cannot hear us. Is anyone here able to hear us? If you can, Kayla has a set of headphones on her head, and if you talk slowly and clearly to her, the radio device that's scanning the radio stations will be able to hear you. So please use her to communicate.
She also has a pen and paper in front of her, and if you guide her hand, she may be able to draw something or write something.
Are you able to hear us?
Let's leave Russia overnight on the cars.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. That's really cool. See how pretty that is?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Literally. I know you guys aren't familiar with it, but nothing can do that.
That's cool.
So there's literally something over there.
Nice.
Thank you. Please don't be alarmed by us. We are definitely not trying to scare you. We're all super friendly. Are you able to touch the UFO again? Can you get near it? Those pretty lights that you just did? Oh, thank you. That's awesome. You know
nice.
what? You're the second person that can ever set that off for us.
That is wonderful.
So we really appreciate that. Thank you.
We've got a hallway, long hallway.
We have lots of devices that use batteries if you need to draw from these devices to
Black
get
shadow
energy.
figure in a hallway.
Yep, I see it. It's creepy. Do you want us to go to the hallway? Is that what you're saying? Can you confirm? To say yes, make that ball go off again.
Maybe to the west hallway?
Yep. Okay. One more question. One more question. Thank you. Do you want all of us to go to the west hallway? That's not an instant yes. Okay. Oh boy. Do you want Bill to go to the west hallway?
You can volunteer.
Well, I'm gonna ask everybody. 'Cause it's
Oh
not,
yeah, I guess make your way
we
around
can't
the
all
room.
just parade over there. It's not gonna
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Do you want Kayla to go to the west hallway? We're not gonna send anybody by themselves, but it won't be all of us. You want Tyler to go to the west hallway?
That's me, I'm Tyler.
Would you like for me, Nora, to go to the west hallway? Would you like Joanna to go to the west hallway? Or would you like Alicia? Ooh, what does that mean?
Oh.
Between?
Right
I think
when
that
you
means
asked
both of
Alicia.
you.
As soon as you said Alicia.
I'm gonna vote for both of you with the camera.
What do you want us to do?
We'll just go on down there probably to the end of the tripwire. Probably about where you guys were feeling the wall maybe.
Okay.
And then we'll just see what happens.
Okay.
Can you tell us your name?
Okay, you got us over here in the west hallway. Is there something, some type of message you'd like to give us or a sign you'd like to show us?
It's super cold here. Do you feel that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that cold wall.
Yeah,
So
it's from the
cold.
wall.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
That was like somebody was guiding my hand, and then they just stopped.
Yeah, your pen come down to a complete stop at the bottom of the page. Like you brought your hand down and stopped.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I do see an energy. Right there.
Looks like BE there.
That was literally like somebody had this and was like just drawing away.
Oh yeah, it started going
I could have
pretty
swore
quickly.
I
and-
was drawing a much bigger thing than that. That's freaking
When
wild.
your hand come down and it stopped right before we're at the bottom of the page.
It felt like they wrote, it literally felt like they wrote what they needed to and then they
Then stopped.
Come over here.
Come over by the
Over
trip
where?
wire.
Where? Gonna have to
Over
tell
here by the trip wire. Not that guy. Okay, we're over here by the tripwire. It doesn't work for us. See, we can walk next to it and it doesn't work for us. But you being a ghost made up of more energy than we have, then you may be able to set it off. If you're not able to mess with these lights, you can also knock on a wall or bang on something to let us know that you're here, kind of like this. Do you like pizza?
Someone's trying to talk to you, or it's because he was confirming that that's his name.
Right.
I don't know which, and he won't tell us. He just said you don't understand or something. So.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's stopping.
Oh, I thought you had the blindfold down.
I can't hear a fucking word you're saying.
When I look that way, I feel like there's like pressure hitting me in the face though. Do you feel that? It's weird. Maybe it's a draft.
It feels like maybe a draft is coming through that way.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
I know there was a big. You weren't here when we checked out the hallway the very first time we got here, but there was some tension. Would you agree with that, Alicia?
Yeah.
What was the initial response we got when we got here?
So, unless I'm misremembering, Nora said when she put her hand on the wall that she saw like children playing. She said that they were white-haired children. They were laughing and they were playing. And then she asked Bill and I to put our hands on the wall and see if we felt anything or saw anything. Now, I don't remember if Bill said anything or not, but for me, it was very strange. When I put my hand on the wall, there was a lot of just like vibrations and whatnot.
Okay.
And then it was like doing this weird thing almost like around my vision where it was like going in and out or whatnot. Like some kind of like weird effect. I actually had to stop because it was kind of making me dizzy. So.
But it was on the
Blindfold
cat
there
side.
watching what you were doing.
Yeah, like no, like he come in and was trying to guide, like come in and.
Don't you touch me. Okay. Can you touch me on my hand? What you just did on my shoulder. Thank you.
Are there any little children around here that can hear us? If so, can you please approach us and talk into this black box that Joanna has in her hand? Or come up and grab the green light that Alicia has in her hand?
Please go.
Please
Okay.
go. Why do you want us to leave? Are we bothering you?
They come in that door, but what happened?
What happened?
Something like right in my ear.
That's what was over there when I was with something come up to my left.
And like,
Did they say something?
it was like what I noticed at first, I felt like the angle of the page. At first, I thought my hand was just drifting.
Okay.
But then I could feel the top of the pen change direction.
But we already do something really cool.
So each time, like I could literally feel this curve. I could feel the
Man in a
pen
uniform.
go like, you know,
That's the exact uniform you described earlier too. Blue Dickies.
maybe it was the door, but it was
Michael
in my
Myers?
left ear. And it was like
Tyler did kick the door.
deep exhale.
No. See, somebody come up to my left.
I mean, it was like
Ooh.
right in my left ear. I can tell you that as much as I have messed with Ouija boards and stuff like that, I have never had an experience like I just had.
That's cool.
Oh, I see a different name.
You see a different name? What? What do you see? Or at least make sure the camera sees it. Yeah.
It could
No.
be. It could be the same name. You
It's
think
the same name.
Same name.
It's the same name. It's the exact same name. Look.
But it's much more
You
clear.
did that.
It's-
Thank you.
It's crystal clear. Go look
Yeah.
at that.
That is crazy.
Is it not crystal clear?
But
I
even
was gonna say, I can't see from this angle, but that's crazy if we've gotten it 4
oh
times.
yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for doing that.
I'm pretty sure he just drew a butt crack. I think he just drew a butt crack. Maybe not.
Is it a 3?
Looks like a saggy butt crack. Come on now.
Do you feel like you drew anything, Bill?
Did you notice when I brought my fingers out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I could tell what it was writing, and I wanted to make sure that like you could see that I was not manipulating the ink pen at all.
Oh, I was focused on
See
your
what you
fingers.
wrote?
Drew it very,
I
very
knew what I wrote. Yeah.
clear.
All right, drawing another block.
Yep.
Roll the dice.
Wait.
Shit, about knocked me over. All right, rolling the die. Here we go.
All right, Tyler's going to draw his. Oh.
It is a
Blue.
Blue.
Okay.
All right, so we gotta draw a blue one.
So hopefully.
Don't do that.
Yeah. This is only the second block
no.
we've drawn.
Are you guys going live?
No.
Everybody always asks that.
God.
Oh
I got
my
a bad feeling.
God, Tyler.
I got a bad
I
feeling.
had, how many shots was it? 14 or 15?
This thing's gonna fall. It's gonna fall.
Yeah, I'm still standing. I don't know how. Sorry.
Okay.
Josh.
How is it still standing?
We got a block out.
Yes, it's the one that I wanted.
What is it? Read it.
It says make a haunted house.
Oh my God.
What is it?
It says make a haunted house. This is
Okay.
the one that I was really hoping because we're at a haunted attraction. So for this one, either somebody hides an object or whatever. So
You want to use the ghost?
We'll probably use the ghost, and we'll probably have Nick hide the ghost. And each of us have to take turns. We'll take like 30-second intervals, and like we'll go through with a camera.
Or what are we doing?
We're going through a haunted attraction, but we have to find the ghost.
Okay, so we're gonna do the one I was telling him about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to find the ghost by going through the haunted attraction, but like whoever's not looking for the ghost gets to like try to scare them or
So
something.
that'll be Nick.
Yeah.
He already.
You
he
hide
already
the ghost, and then you get to
He
scare us
already
as we go
picked the
through.
bunker.
All right, so we're going into the bunker so that Nick can hide Ghosty and then scare the out of everybody.
They find him, they win. I scare him before he gets to him, I win.
Let's see. Because it's a white wall behind him?
Yeah.
No, I think that's good.
Oh, they just said ready.
All right, go for it,
Okay.
Tyler's
Starting
going in.
with no flashlights.
Don't get scared. No, give me the flashlight. No, or maybe not. Maybe we don't even need one.
Oh, we have to go through in the
See if
dark,
you can make it without one. Yeah.
and we can't react at all.
And you're looking for a ghost.
We're looking for a ghost and can't react. It's freaking quiet. Normally there's haunt music going on or something. You You hear nothing. Good God. Look at this creepy bastard. I did not last very long.
10 seconds, Tyler.
10 seconds. I did not last very long at all.
Were you really not expecting it? Like, was it?
Well, I mean, I heard.
Don't tell anything, but.
Yeah. You're right.
They're not ready yet.
You guys ready?
Ready!
They're ready. Nice try, Nora.
Oh no, I'm gonna poop.
Nope. You didn't even do it.
Nope. Dark.
You didn't even do it.
It's dark. There's a whole dark section.
Yep. He's coming back.
Oh no. It's so dark. Now they're gonna know for sure where I am.
Yes. She said yes. Yeah, the flashlight gives you away. Yeah. Holy cow. Well, and I was talking too, so yeah.
Damn it. I'm not reacting.
Is that your non-reaction?
I think she got the red.
I laughed because it was dark. I didn't have a flashlight. I gave up. She's gonna do it. Watch. If anybody's gonna be quiet enough to get through there, it'll be her. The key is you gotta not let
Tough little cookie, huh?
I didn't even jump. You'll have to just watch it. I was like trying. I don't know. Oh, she's in the mannequin room. Oh shit. She's in the mannequin room.
Hear the clickies of the
I bet they
animatronics.
heard it. Now they know where she is. Oh shit.
Closer. Oh, she's getting closer to the ghost.
Is she getting closer to the ghost? I hear her talking. Oh. Kayla! Where are you?
No, she won't come out of a door like that.
Who is that?
It's sneaking Bill trying to flank her.
Oh, good God.
The whole freaking wall.
Have mercy. It was Kayla.
It was Kayla, yeah.
Did you get caught?
I didn't get scared, but I couldn't find him.
Oh, you made it through and didn't find
So
him.
she can try again.
Good.
Did
Joanna's.
you see them?
It's Joanna's turn now, though.
Okay. Joanna?
All right, we're going in.
All right, I'm going in. See a ghost. Well, they're gonna be in here because it's really dark. What's going on? I heard you that time. Sorry. No, not down there. Oh. I found it! Yay! Let's go!
Kayla walked right past it.
That was fun. That was hilarious when you guys scared the shit out of Tyler, though.
Oh, she got the ghost!
Oh, she got
Good job, Joanna. But Matt's got to try too.
Matt's got to try and Matt's got to try.
We were going to see if Tyler
I won't say where
so
he
Bill could
was.
try it.
I was looking.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it, Matt?
You walked right past him.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let's just go back in the.
Yeah, we can go right back in the front.
Right back in the beginning. I mean, my thing is, if you don't get the reaction right here, you're not going to get one.
Exactly.
So there's no point in chasing them all the way through the haunt trying to get a reaction.
Right there.
Yeah, his tag. Further?
Yeah.
So it's not as.
His eyes gave him away.
I mean, she was really looking for him, so that was the key. You know, Kayla didn't find him because she wasn't. Yeah, no, I think that's the way to go.
Oh my god. All right, Matt.
Here comes
Good
Matt.
luck.
Two.
I think that's a reaction.
I'm going home.
I'm done.
All right, so now it's time for us to scare you guys. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Kayla needs to try to scare him with your special scare technique.
Oh, good God. No, you don't know it probably.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh my God.
That would be so gold. Please do it.
Yes.
Please do it.
And then didn't stop once he started playing.
Ready?
Good luck.
Remember to
Now she stubbed her toe.
try to keep it on your face. Yeah.
It's a nice string you have on you. I'm not even gonna lie.
I usually have a giant steel bar that I slam on the ground at the same time.
I walked right past him, didn't I?
Yep.
Probably. Where was he at?
Right across from where she was.
Cemetery dirt.
She's laughing from one if she got him.
Did you get him?
Did you find the ghost? I didn't find the ghost, but she didn't give me.
We all laughed when we
I
heard you.
didn't have my bar.
Oh, to drop the bar.
You tried though, and he got
Well,
to go
as soon as
through.
I started coming around the corner, when she came out from under the desk and started screaming, she kind of gave her stuff away right before I come around the corner. And that's why I looked down and flashed, and I was like, "You got to scream on you. I'm not gonna lie."
Are you staying in here by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Battery dead over there.
Battery's dead? Aw, man.
It's alright.
I'd really banging some batteries tonight.
Yeah, it is.
Is this gonna be over there again, Bill?
He's dead.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
I know that mother was on.
It didn't have any lights on anymore when it was over there.
The light was off.
It was turned off.
It's like
I
borderline
just flipped
dead.
it on though.
So,
So that's.
Those lights are so dim, yeah, it's
She said it
dead.
was turned off.
Oh,
I
it's
just
turned-
flipped
oh.
it, and it started going. I thought I was turning it off.
So something turned it off.
That's correct. Unless we forgot to turn it on and we think
No,
we did.
the light was red.
Yeah, the light was red the whole time.
The whole time.
So that may have caught, but I don't know if it can see that.
Well,
I just turned it to
Oh,
watch Bill, so
okay.
it's been facing that way the whole time.
So it should have saw something.
Yeah.
brought to you by Sack of Nuts.
Sack of Nuts. If this is your first time watching, we're haunted attraction enthusiasts, and we like to keep the scares going outside of the Halloween haunted attraction season by doing some ghost investigations. We specialize in going to haunted attractions, but we also go to places like Waverly Hills. We go to Ohio State Reformatory. We also go to some residential houses. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and drop a comment on what your favorite piece of evidence was. Also, don't forget to let us know if you heard or saw something that we didn't. We read each and every comment. And of course, if you like this video, be sure you subscribe also. Don't miss a single one. And make sure you check out some of our haunted attraction walkthroughs as well. Those are a ton of fun and pretty darn funny too with Nora getting scared. Thank you for watching here all the way to the end. We're gonna head on off to the next haunt. Until then, stay scary.